few seconds. Get the rest of my stuff going. Make a link down here for everyone who wants to watch the final trial. I'm assuming most people want to do it themselves, but yeah, whatever. Public chat.
This should teach you the Fremen walk.
Oh, there actually is a walk without rhythm.
Why else is it called the Footsteps of the Fremen?
I mean,
final test. I'm going based on the shoe name of it. I could be wrong.
You're probably right. It
would make sense.
I'm annoyed that I didn't think of it first. Because I would have done something more classy with my naming schematic other than the final trial. You know what? Actually, I'm going to change it right now before it gets going too far. Footsteps of the Fremen. That's fantastic. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, they have an eerie bell. And this is a freaking awesome, like, carved out of the rock's base. I would just wonder who keeps coming back and charging all these lights. Probably, like, installed, like, a Holtzman generator for Wi-Fi power. Now, they really need to start adding the ability to put some of these really cool art assets on your base. Like a lot of these pieces of cloth and like ropes and danglies and such, just for artistic value. Ooh, cool room. Okay, that's actually not a door.
Who's that?
Oh, there are people here.
Eyes on enemy. I require assistance.
Shit.
Let's go.
I was not expecting people to be in here. Alright, regroup. Why is my shield not up? Get the shotgun. Oh, you suck. How can you see through the gas? Oh. Alright, this double barrel shotgun, the drilling, is worthwhile for every freaking penny. I just 1980'd Duncan, Idaho with somebody in the face with, you know, 2 screwdrivers, 2 screw shots through his shield. Alright, now I'm going to go back over here and explore a little bit. Hey, Hobbit. Secret solar panel powered lights? Yeah, most likely. I mean, that or, like I said, it's probably just got some sort of ancient fission reactor somewhere that's just that belching out a wireless, like your wireless charger for your phones, just large enough to keep everything powered. At this point in time, that would be how I would think they were doing it. Because you watch the movies and they just have all this stuff floating around. This area is occupied. Come back later. There's a no disturbance coat hanger on the door. People making out in the temple. Something to do with the spice. I don't know shit about Dune, so no. I mean, when you're 11,000 years in the future, we've probably figured out like fusion power that will last multiple thousands of years easily enough. And if you watch the movies, there's like nothing installed. They're just like the buildings are carved out of stone and whatnot. Most likely, everything is probably like a centralized hub where they run cables on behind the walls to a degree, but most of it's probably just so futuristic that it is Wi-Fi power. Just roll in, drop your router and your powered plant, and turn all the lights on and put them where you want them. Yeah, do not disturb signs on the freaking door of the. Why can't? What does that even mean? Area is occupied. Come back later. I was all ready to do this thing.
Somebody must be in the trial already.
So it's not another instance then?
I would think it'd be an instance, but
Like, huh?
Good afternoon, y'all.
Hello.
sir, how are you?
Bad.
Bad.
Bad. What's
Not
up?
bad.
Not
Oh,
good.
not bad. Okay.
Oh.
Why? What? Why do we have what look like optical seeking, like missiles that fire out of drums sitting here? Some sort of militant faction has taken hold in the Fremen temple and are somehow got. Those aren't shoulder-fired aerial rockets. Where's their? They got to rack mount those somewhere. And those are guns I haven't seen before. What the hell? That must. Oh, those must be las cannons. They got lights on the end of them.
I'm currently semi-working as well.
Ah.
We don't have good internet at work, so I need to upload something. So, yeah.
Sounds like a them problem. I should.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
I mean, if you're allowed to work from home, that's allowable and
I'm not.
acceptable. Oh, well then it's really not allowable and acceptable. Then you really should just be like, I can't do anything until this is uploaded. I'm sorry, we got 18 hours before this thing's up. I'm gonna sit here for 18 hours and get paid for it. Is that a... We got socket wrenches of the future here. It just looks like next gen's version you'd see over at, Tractor Supply or... What's that cheap tool company?
Harbor Freight.
Harbor Freight, my favorite.
Yep.
And these weird Sith holocrons. That's obvious. Oh, it's a mounted light. Okay. With what looks like heat sinks all the way on the outside and battery packs. That's actually kind of a cool design. What's up there, I wonder? Up. Wait, no. Let me try that again. Oof. Oh, I can't actually climb up there, I don't think. Nope, there's nothing up there. It's just for pretty. Bring band? It did bring bandages. Good. XKCD episode or 303 is relevant. Let me check that out. Most likely it is. Explains the whole. My code is compiling. Yes. So they're sword fighting in the hallways, riding your chair around, waiting for your code to compile. Well, this is boring. I was expecting to go into the trial like every other time.
Oh, 'cause you're not doing it?
It won't let me. I go up to where I'm supposed to put my hand, and it's like there's a sock on the door. It says areas occupied, come back later. Oh, it isn't. It is in this. I hear the gunshots through the door. So it's not an instance. That's really strange. Oh, it's you gonna have to do it now. So you've been having all these hallucinations, and now you actually have to go through and do things. That's weird, but okay. Did I bring enough water for this? Hopefully. I got 2 more sips on my liter, John. 3. I got 3 more sips on my liter, John.
Are you not water sealed?
No, I'm not water sealed. There's a gaping old ass hole in the roof, providing in some very ethereal and weirdly unnatural light.
Huh.
And yet, because it doesn't rain, there's, just apparently air-to-air missiles sitting over here on the ground, just stacked haphazardly on each other.
Easy.
It's just... It really falls with the whole Kirab feel on things. They're not really knowing what they're doing. Discover what lies within. That's what I have to do. But the freaking door won't open! Someone's using the porta-john in the Fremen library.
Easy.
I know, I don't want to wait, but I do. But I will. Yeah, it does seem like... I'm okay, it does look like a really good way to have ammo cook off. Or at least having your service-to-air missiles cook off. But it does look like there's something missing. Because I thought they were actually gas tanks or power tanks or some sort of fuel tanks for these wonderful, what looked to me to be las cannons over here in 3 or 4 different varieties.
Whoa,
and a
sure,
work
like...
tool. But these are obviously some sort of... Okay, that's a fuel capacitance. That goes to that. That's probably charging them. But then these go over here randomly to these things. So I'm wondering if they need to be charged. Because I doubt they're running chemical... I would be surprised if they're actually running some sort of chemical propellant. But being the Dune world, it is one of those kind of weird backwater world ideas of how technology went. We can't have robots control all this stuff, so some of our stuff is fairly archaic, even though technology has progressed way beyond. That was a spice blow. Because it didn't have that weird reverb noise at the end of its explosion, which tells you it's a ship falling out because their Holtzman field turned off. But yes, these missiles are intriguing to me. It might be because we have an assault ornithopter we're looking at throwing weapons pods on. I have to recharge my air-to-air missiles. Yes. Go get the
Do you want the answer to this?
Sure. I will get the answer to this.
On the door?
Yeah. Oh.
You want this?
Approach the lock mechanism. All right,
Do you
go
want
ahead.
me to give you the answer?
Give me the answer. Give me the answer.
Okay, you have to use the cutter ray tool to open the door.
Okay. Well, now it tells me I'm allowed to touch the wall in sexy fashion, so we're doing it. Oh, it goes. I'm talking to the door now. It's a the carvings on the door depict a series of planets. A solido projection of a handprint flickers in front of the door. Place your hand into the projection. The whir of machinery begins in the walls around the door.
We are the people of Misr.
Oh, you didn't have to use the cut
We
ray?
have known
Not
flight
yet. We'll see.
and death. The young go on that our people shall not die.
Okay, thanks, Google.
Where did our flight begin?
Yeah, exactly. The AI. I'm trying to tell you what to do in an anti-AI game.
I didn't use AI. I just Googled.
Shit, I can't read. I don't know their language well enough. We are the people of mirrors who we have known the flight of death. The young go on to that people shall not die. Where did our flight begin? Shit. Rossack.
You have failed the proving, young Wali. Return to your siege and tell your Naib of your shame.
I failed. I wasn't listening. Let's try it again. There's only 3. Unless it kills me at the second one.
We are the people of Misr. You have failed the
Oh.
proving.
Well, okay. It didn't kill me.
We grew soft, Wali. So God brought us the weight of kindliness to prepare for the typhoon. Name the planet where we lost our way.
So the first one is the second one.
You have failed the proving.
How you... All right.
We are the people of Misr. We have known
Nilotic
flight.
is the
We
first
grew
one.
soft, Wali. So God brought us the weight of. You have
Oh,
failed.
well, it's the second one again in a row. Okay.
We are the people of Misr.
I feel
We
like
have known
I'm taking a
flight
test online and I'm
death.
allowed to retake it as many times as
The
I
young
want.
go on that
Just
our
gotta...
people shall not die.
Alright.
Like my
Soft
AWS
rock
certification?
on our wanderings,
Yeah.
we
Yeah, or
came
some of
to
my
a
certs,
planet
too.
Devoid of gods, where war was constant and violence
So it was
was
2,
religion.
2,
Have you learned its name, Wali? We remember the slave
1,
cribs
2,
where
2,
we were
1.
held, weeded out, persecuted. Do you remember too, Wali?
I'm writing this down so everyone else doesn't have to remember it. It was 2, 2, 1.
You have failed the.
Not 1 there.
We
Damn it,
are
I
the
should have
people of
listened.
Misr. We grew on our wanderings. We came. We remember the slave. You have failed.
80,000 water now.
We are the people of Misr. We grew on our one. We remember that the thread of the past was
3.
carried by word until we found the poison drug. One of the cursed planets was a blessing for our Sayadina. You have failed.
Yeah, I know. I failed. I failed again.
We are the people. We grew on our wandering. We remember the slave cribs where the thread of the past was carried. You have failed.
And this time it's The one I didn't think it was going to be the right one.
We are the people. We grew on our wander. We remember the slave cribs where we were. The thread of the so many planets across so many centuries. Our people broke apart, split, reformed. Some planets we barely remember at all.
Arrakis.
You have failed
Nope,
the proof.
Arrakis is not the last one in it. All right.
We are the people. We grew
I'm a
on
poor
our
Fremen.
wandering. We remember the slave crib. The thread of the past was carried by so many planets across so many. You have failed. We are the people. We grew on our wanderings. The thread of the past was carried by word. So many planets across so many. A long journey, young Wally. But we are almost home. Just one last place of suffering, where our children were taken and made slaves.
Rossack.
You have failed.
That one was chosen already.
We are the people. We grew on our wanderings. We remember the thread of the past was so many planets across so many centuries. A long journey, young Wally. But we are all. You have failed.
I didn't think it was Earth. Okay. That one's also 3.
We are the people of Misr. We have known flight.
This is not
and
good
death.
game design.
The young go on that our people.
So you're supposed to
shall
know
not
these
die.
questions by going through the,
We
like
grew
paying
soft
attention through
wall.
all the other tests.
So
This is
God
the
brought
final
us the
test.
weight
I
of
should know this
kindness
because
on
they
our
told you all
wanderings.
this stuff, but you're just kind of
We
like,
came to a
I didn't
planet
read.
we
And you
remember
blow
the
through the test to
slave
get back to the
cribs where
game.
we were held.
Now it matters that you
We
paid
were
freaking attention to what the little
persecuted.
lady that was made of shadow
We
sand
remember
was
too,
saying.
Wally.
And I forget what level I'm in. All right, that'd be
The
that
thread of the
one.
past was so
That
many
one.
planets across so many.
This
a long
one.
journey. The time of
one.
Mihna has ended.
I am humbled.
Wally.
Yes, that's the right
Pass
answer for
within
me.
and seek your Ummah.
So it would have been good game design if it was told to me at some point in time there was a test. This all will be on the test at the end. That's how it should have started off as a proctor at the beginning, saying, "Remember this. This will be on the test at the end." And I'd be like, "All right, I'll pay more attention." Even though I'm the guy who pays attention to the lore, I will admit I kind of didn't in some cases, and I should know all this because I've read the books. But whatever. This isn't my job. I'm playing this game to be a game. Get me to the sand. I want to blow shit up. Yeah, give me a... Yeah, I know, right? Give me a PDA or at least a note-taking device. Oh, I got an assassin behind me.
The path of the Zensuni Exodus is rare and hidden knowledge.
Woman's
You are
pointing
no
a gun at me.
masquerade cultist. Who are you? What do you seek here?
The trials of Axel brought me here in search of the Fremen.
The Trials of Akal. Knowledge of that name lends you credibility. But you seek the Fremen? You must know they're dead.
I've seen them in the spice-fueled dreams. Yeah, in my hallucinations, I've seen you guys. But that's exactly what you talk to a woman that has a gun held up to your head. When I did a lot of cocaine, I saw your face, and we're deeply in love. I love you. Yeah, that's gonna get you shot. Oh, they have to do the hair flop.
That security door is encoded for Fremen biometrics. How did you bypass it?
I just opened it. I don't know how. I guess they were expecting me. You follow me in. You tell me. I don't
Perhaps
know.
we can help each other.
Sure. Let's see. What do you want out of this place?
I'm a scholar of Fremen social, cultural, and philosophical constructs, both past and present.
Oh,
They
you're a...
fascinate me. And I've studied the layout of this place.
All right, librarian
It's a death
from,
trap.
the
Between
mummy
the Mosque
with a
trying to
gun.
blow
You're
their way
following
in
me.
and the structural damage left by the Sardaukar, the whole thing could come crashing down.
All right, let's see here. Between the massacre trying to blow their way in and structural damage left with the starter core, the whole thing could come crashing down. Well, the starter core didn't do a whole lot of damage in the other room. It looks quite fantastic compared to some of the other things they've broken. The moment demands cooperation. I have your back. You go first. Asps, very dangerous. You go first.
Why don't we go together? And you can call me Ari.
Oh, if we go together, I can call you Ari. All right, fine. You know what? Who's coming after me if all this goes wrong, Ari?
I serve no one. Let's say I'm something of a freebooting academic. And like you, my interests lie in discovering the true extent of the Fremen eradication. Or more to the point,
I mean,
discovering if that
gun
eradication
is
even
because she's
occurred.
doing the Indiana Jones thing. She doesn't have a whip. Well, she might have a whip.
$18 more minutes until upload is done.
Woo!
Wonderful.
And where do your freebooter academic senses figure they're at?
South, maybe. Arrakis is a big place. And while we like to think we're at the center of all things, in relative terms, the sphere of Imperial influence is rather small. They could be anywhere beyond the deep desert or the Tanzaruft, as it's known to the Ikhwan Bedouin.
Do you dispute the Imperial account? Saddam says they're dead. Do you say different? So the Emperor is a liar. Oh. I don't... All three of those are... okay.
Not entirely. I'm sure the Sardaukar massacred them by the thousands. This siege bears evidence of that. But if we survive...
Oh! I didn't mean to skip that part. Damn it, she says something. But oh well. Alright. Now we get to go through the Indiana Jones-fueled, trap-infested cave of fun and sandworms.
I figured out what I did with my ornithopter earlier because I just did it again.
You hit E, right? And you flew into a
Well,
wall?
it's my fingers came off the keys, and when I
Yeah.
went to forward again,
You hit E. Oh,
yeah.
don't stand in the
L,
light.
L.
I bet we don't stand in the light. Ooh, examine.
It serves the Emperor to depict the Fremen as barbarous and savage, but look at their craft. It serves the Emperor to depict the Fremen as barbarous and savage, but look at their craft.
Get
I
down.
see the work of a socially and materially advanced people. A people with the innate practicality
Okay,
and
it's not
good
gonna
sense
shoot
to
me.
worship a local and very available god. That's also, conveniently, an apex megapredator.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I would worship that thing too if I was living on a planet full of worm, which I would do. Hey, Shiny, who's your god? Oh, is he not here right now? Of the moments that would coincide with the words of the game, I ask him and he's not here. Ooh, that was a little bit of lag. Hey, this is a way down. I'm kind of curious.
I am just glad to see that, jumping out of your ornithopter and letting it coast along doesn't do damage to it.
Yeah, as long as it doesn't just land there and a worm goes, "What disturbs my slumber?" But as long as it careens into the next, set of islands, I'm okay with that too. Alright, I have a feeling I have to fight something in here. This feels like a boss battle room, especially considering there are ladders everywhere. Oh look, the ceiling has spontaneous cubism. Yeah, I don't get the Gordon Freeman vibe. I'll admit to not playing those games, unfortunately. I was kind of young when those came out, and my brain was not I didn't have the availability to play that one for some reason. I played a lot of Counter-Strike and Team Fortress, though.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, so much Team Fortress.
They're in the same, orange box.
Yeah, I got them for free through means. And so when my brother was in college, we'd install them all we'd install it in the RAM of the PCs so that when you restarted the computer, it disappeared. And so just wipe it back out. It was great.
That's fair.
Oh, I thought that was a door. Is that not a door? But yeah,
I had
we
a
have
360 back in the day. I had the orange box. Never played it though. I never could get around. It was a little bit
Did you
like
encounter the Muscarette on your way here?
I was still
Some
too
kind of
young
cult.
to
Worm worshippers based
appreciate
out of an
it.
abandoned power station far to the west.
Yeah.
It's odd
I
to see
think
them this far
I know
east.
of a lot of the
But
storyline
if they
now
found this place,
because I've played
Yeah.
other games adjacent to it, like, well, that and it's pop culture, but
True.
and the story seems pretty good. I do like alien invasions that aren't just completely directly, like let's
Yeah, obviously.
yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, ugh.
I was
I'm
really
getting
more into-
old. I'm almost 30 and turning 30 in like a week.
I feel that I turn. I'm about to say it. I turn 40 next year in January.
Down here, water discipline would finally be relaxed. Visitors could shed their dusty still suits and find refreshment.
Yeah, I know. I could take my helmet off, but I don't trust you. Although your still suit looks really nice, but it won't fit me. Although
It really annoys me in these types of games. They give you the option to do like customization that you never see because
Yeah.
they don't allow you to hide your head.
Oh, yeah. Like,
I understand like the principle of it, but it just feels like I don't know.
I wish I could. I mean, yeah. Later, I hope you get like some sort of shield you can put in your head that just takes your breath. This doesn't look like it's been vacated that long ago. I mean, these pillows do look a little wrinkled, though. But man, I'll admit, do they go and like scan in tapestries or something? Some of these look really good. I haven't really seen many games that have had such a. The patterns were so cool. That actually worked. Ooh, it's a medical bed. Alright, yeah. You're not going to tell me anything about this room? There's a box I missed because I was looking at the freaking pillows. I don't normally throw a pillow, but when I throw a pillow, I throw a pillow.
I've successfully trained the Benny skills.
Woo!
But better than that, we have 132 insulated cloth.
Oh, hell yeah.
Insulated
They
fabric.
unlock the
Looks
advanced
like there's
version.
no other way forward. I hope you brought your cutter ray.
Unlocked.
I happen to have brought my cutter ray, woman. Thank you very much.
It makes me kind of regret not going Benny first, just because it's like the most annoying to actually get.
There, I'll admit.
It's the latest. It's like it's like the latest that you can get naturally, safely.
Yeah, because I think what it is that benefits for the survival bed at the beginning are pretty nice. I haven't used any of the voice though, so I can't tell you how well the voice works, which kind of resenting now, I guess.
We'll probably find that a lot of corridors
You're resenting the voice, or
Like not resenting. I mean, like I probably could have gotten away with using it a couple more times
That's fair.
and actually been useful to me.
I haven't done any quests whatsoever, really. Like, so.
Oh, you're gonna get a lot of levels real fast doing the quests.
Oh yeah.
I know.
Oh my god, it's a freaking maze. Ugh. Alright. Alright. Every time I've gotten into these things, we always go left first, and we just go left. Always go left. And you'll never cross your own path before you find the exit.
Don't touch the dead. It's standard Sardaukar doctrine to booby-trap the bodies of their fallen enemy.
Fine, but I am going to drink this water because I did come down here without enough. She's complaining about the Sardaukar trap dead bodies. I'm like... Oh, yeah, there's one.
I believe believe the siege power plant would probably be through there.
Ooh.
And the air filtration systems beyond that.
I found
Many
the
of
siege
these
power
doors
plant.
also led to exterior passages where the water keepers would have maintained external dew collectors and wind traps. An extensive and lossless pipe system would deliver the gathered water to various catch basins and cisterns throughout the siege. However, all water would eventually return to the main reservoir.
That's cool. I can't go touch their generator. That's annoying.
Nine more minutes, hopefully.
So the one thing about this game that reminds me a lot of a game I used to play a lot of games I used to play a lot was the Jedi Knight Outcast. Or Jedi Knight and Jedi Outcast. Oh, get out of there!
Barracks were through here, I believe, and likely an armory. It's probably for the best that this way is impassable.
Oh, are you saying that everyone's dead there and it would probably be a massacre and look disgusting and be disgusting in there because it's the barracks and the Sardaukar probably just rained on holy hell and left a whole bunch of gored bodies? Yeah, I'm sure that's probably true. Alright. Keeping to the left. Turn my shield off. I don't think I'm going to need my shield since we are literally combing through this. Is this where we need to go? Kind of want to make sure I don't miss anything now. Alright, yeah, we're going to go back, and we'll come back to this area. There's just like one or two more rooms here. We're going to be grave robbers. We're going to rob all of them.
The Fremen were known to keep large nests of scorpions in order to harvest their venom for blades. That's a door I
Only
don't want
600
open.
megs left.
Let's leave the scorpion compound alone. Don't need to go into the there's local zoo.
Strange to think these corridors once echoed with the hopes and dreams of a lost multitude. Mothers, fathers, and children beyond count. And now, only silence. A silence this rock hasn't known in 10,000 years.
Alright, none of these doors. Oh, cool.
Our first goal on Arrakis is grassland provinces. We will start with these mutated poverty grasses. When we have moisture locked in grasslands, we'll move on to start upland forests, then a few open bodies of water, small at first, and situated along lines of prevailing winds with wind-trap moisture precipitators, spaced in the lines to recapture what the wind steals. We must create a true sirocco, a moist wind, but we will never get away from the necessity for wind traps. This ecological transformation of Arrakis relies upon us controlling 3% of the energy surface. Only 3% to start a self-sustaining system. Learn this lesson well.
God, what the hell?
Our transformation begins in the plantations of the south and proceeds in simple steps to begin. Bind the dunes using grass. Secondly, create deep plantings in the shelter of the downwind face. Finally, introduce burrowing animals to aerate the soil. You will be tested on how well you have learned to recognize the language of the ecological transformation. Remember your lessons, and the door to the future will open.
Well, shit, I don't know what we're talking about here. Remember what lessons? You just told me some things. Alright,
To
play it again.
begin, bind the dunes using
right.
grass. Secondly,
Grass.
create deep
that grass?
plantings in the shelter of the downwind face. Finally, introduce burrowing animals to aerate the soil. You will be tested on how well you have learned to recognize the language of the ecological transformation. Remember your lessons, and the door to the future will open.
Oh shit. Okay, no. He said planting. Wait.
To begin, bind the dunes using grass.
All right.
Secondly, create deep plantings in the shelter of the downwind face. Finally, introduce burrowing animals to aerate the soil. You will be tested on how well you have learned to recognize the language of the ecological transformation. Remember your lessons, and the door to the future will open.
Okay. That's shelter. That's sand. That's rock. That's tree. Derp. What's downwind? Cavern, fire, downwind is okay. Dune. So we gotta be literal with his goddamn things.
To begin, bind the dunes using grass. Secondly, create deep plantings in the shelter of the downwind face. Finally, introduce
the word for
burrowing
bind?
animals to aerate the soil. You will be tested on how well you have learned to
Bind.
recognize the language of the ecological transformation. Remember your lessons, and the door to the
Bind.
future will open.
Dunes. Nope. Yeah, dunes. Using grass. Grass.
Very good.
Ah, cool. Okay, so it knows.
To begin, bind the dunes using grass. Secondly, create deep plantings in the shelter of the downwind face. Finally, introduce burrowing
Create
animals to aerate the
deep
soil.
shelter.
You will be tested on how well you have learned to recognize the language of the ecological transformation. Remember to begin, bind the dunes using grass. Secondly, create deep plantings in the shelter of the downwind face. Finally, introduce burrowing animals to aerate the soil. You will be tested on how well you have learned to recognize the language of the ecological transformation. Remember your lessons, and the door to the future will open.
That's not shelter, is it? No, that's cavern.
Brilliant work.
Okay. All right, one more
To
time.
begin, bind the dunes using grass. Secondly, create deep plantings in the shelter of the downwind face. Finally, introduce burrowing animals to aerate the soil. You will be tested on how well you have
All right,
learned to
some
recognize the
animals.
language of the ecological transformation. Remember your lessons, and the door to the future
Aerate.
will open.
What's aerate look like? Assuming that. Aerate, cavern. We'll have to figure out soil in a minute. So aerate is wind blowing.
To begin, bind the dunes using grass. Secondly, create deep plantings in the shelter of the downwind face. Finally, introduce burrowing animals to aerate the soil. You will
Soil.
be tested on how well you have learned
okay.
to recognize the
That's
language
important.
of the ecological transformation. Remember your lessons, and the door to the future will open.
So I'll save you some time and effort. There's a picture of the key to one of the tests. Bring water with you. I understand why this is taking forever. Not everyone's great with puzzles.
Good work. This must be the way.
I even been trailed by an academic, and she's telling me good work. What do I know? I'm just a slaver that Bene Gesserit said is the possible Kwisatz Haderach, and I need to find the one, and I'm the only one. I'm special.
Now we come to the private living areas of the siege proper. In a Siege community, the leader was known as the Naive, and the various Knives were often jealous of each other and liked to measure their relative influence by the number of hearths they commanded within their Siege. Siege Talab is a smaller Siege, hosting roughly 500 hearths. Siege Tabor, by comparison, the community Pardo Kynes lived within, was said to host well over 2,000.
Phew. Alright, what's the other test? What's the next test? Oh, wait, no, that's the way we just came. This way! Slurp some water. Put it in our next container. Ooh, I don't like the sound of that.
That's the Masquerade. I was hoping it would take them longer to arrive in force.
Ah, shit, we got
better
people.
hurry up and be done with our business here.
Ah, we got mad cultists. Go back to your worm. Leave me alone. Go lick your worm. Okay, I'm here now. Ooh, stuff. Bad when every place you're going keeps giving you lots of ammo. More ammo than you're normally used to getting in a drop.
Still, the place all Fremen end up at death, so they may return their water to the tribe. That script upon the platform reads, "The water of the tribe shall reveal the path," and I believe the path in question is related to the secret that's brought us both here. And while you are clearly no Fremen, you were able to pass their biometric locks without tampering or delay. Whatever
This
lies
mechanism
beyond
is
here,
misaligned.
I believe your blood is the key.
Alright, so how do I rotate this? Ah, it's one of these puzzles. Why do I feel like I'm playing Noctropolis suddenly? Alright, so the inner and outer ring rotate. Alright, can I rotate the inner? Alright, that one could go like this. Rotate outer ring. Alright, that looks right. Stop following me, lady. I'm busy. You're obviously no help. Alright, so that and that's got to go together. And that's moving this way. Those of you watching, I apologize. This is not the action-packed filmography I was expecting it to be. Alright, so that probably... Alright, this needs to be there, and that needs to go there. So, but it all turns... Oh wait, I can make that turn that way now? Nope. Go back. So that only turns, but this turns. What happens if I push this one? Those turn. Ah, okay. Oh my god. I just got off work. I don't want to do this.
Very good.
Cool. Okay, it's not as hard as it was supposed to be. So once you learn that you can go backwards with one of these rings, that worked out. Pour my blood into the death still. Not through your glove, man. Take your glove off. You never cut your wrist with your glove on. This is dumb. And hell, I dropped a lot of blood in there.
Wow, wow.
I mean, unless there's extra stored blood in there just for that. I didn't drop this much blood to run all the way down the floor like several, like 20 feet. Ooh, this place looks highly technological. Something was gutted from here. The death still technology.
Greetings.
You need that. We need that.
I know we do.
If we give you permission to build bases, if you can acquire that technology before guild members, can you place that in their base?
Maybe we'll see.
I must have triggered
Need something to look into.
alarm because the Sardaukar were at my heels before long.
Shit, I still haven't done my third trial
They
yet.
haven't long. So listen well. I was brought to this planet like
Don't
you,
worry, the third trial's
many
pretty
others,
fast.
with one
I don't even know where it is.
We can show you.
find the Fremen.
Yeah, I was about to Google it. I'm getting on now. I gotta go get water and some cobalt, and I'll work on that.
As described by the Communanet, or the Emperor,
It's to the east, like really, really far east.
a noble people being drawn into a conspiracy not of their making. A conspiracy extending from the very heart of the Imperium to the dark corridors of... I have to go.
It's really aggravating. It has to check shaders every time to start the game up. Seriously?
They don't know where I am right now.
It's loading
I can't
them up.
risk them finding what I leave for you. I
Every
wish there was
time?
more
Mm-hmm.
time. I have much to tell you.
So you don't have to
but your
load
mere
them
presence
during.
in this secret chamber indicates
There's
that
no
the
load
ones who
screens,
sent
so you're
us
loading the whole
will
thing
not
at
stop
once, the whole map,
until they
essentially.
achieve their aims. I have hidden the
World of
details
Warcraft
of my journey
should have did that,
on a
didn't it?
mimetic film locked within the safe on the wall.
We always compare it to World of
Security
Warcraft for some
door
reason.
and the death still.
It's
Our
known.
blood is the key. And now, I lead.
So server go down 2 a.m. Is that Central, Eastern, Western? What time is that?
Masalam.
So this is secret technology. Can you imagine if anyone else had this kind of technology? The freaking Harkonnen would just throw people in here for water, then sell it 3 times more expensive.
I'm gonna take a quick break and eat a little dinner. I'll be back.
All right.
I'm currently doing that to my neighbor.
What, the death stills or taking a break?
Take the death stills.
Oh, yes.
Gotta water my garden somehow.
I found a bottle of water over here. I'm kind of afraid to take it. It's water. I don't care where it comes from.
Tricky, tricky Fremen. I believe more than half the technology in this room violates the first 11 Butlerian prescriptions. Probably more. Thou shalt not make a machine in the likeness of a human mind. And while the Fremen are ingenious, this technology far exceeds their reach.
Oh, you mean to tell me that they, violated the Butlerian Jihad? Use blood to open safe. Heck yeah, that's a safe right there. Gotta stab yourself every time you want to get into it. You won't just open it for pocket change.
Who are you really?
I don't know, lady. We'll see. What do you mean?
This film is encrypted with a kind of protection I've only encountered in the restricted section at the Nemesine Library on Artesia. I believe that encryption was of Ixian origin. That's not good.
No.
We
it's
need an
not.
Ixian decoder to access whatever is on this. And I have access to the
Bro, a
resources
couple months
of a
back,
great
I threw
house.
a bunch of Roma tomatoes in my compost, right? I
Mhm.
made the planted them damn things. I'm harvesting maybe 10, 15 pounds of tomatoes a day right now.
Don't
I
be
cannot keep
concerned.
up.
I'll reach out when I
Yeah.
have more information. If we Atreides are known for anything, it's our stiff-necked
My
honor.
neighbors are happy though.
Besides,
Sharing them.
as a mystery, you rank right
Oh,
up
yeah,
there
share
with
that
this
for
film.
chicken eggs. Why not?
Parting with people is a
I have ducks
sadness.
in my backyard.
A place is only a place.
Hey, when I was a kid, we did for a while until I figured out they taste good.
Yeah, they do taste pretty good, but their eggs are pretty good too. My wife's allergic to chicken eggs, so we have them for quite literally for their eggs there.
Oh yeah, they're good. Geese eggs are pretty good also.
Yeah, geese are mean though. They'd eat my Pomeranians.
Dude, my grandmother used to raise show Pomeranians. Them things are so yappy. So one time she got around to, she debarked all the dogs, dude. Like, and when they give them surgery and debarked them all.
Aw. I don't want to debark them, but yeah, they are a little loud.
Well, you forget about 100 of them you're breeding. Yeah.
Yeah,
You
no,
don't-
no, that's different. I have 3, and a German Shepherd. So I have like 100 pounds of dog in my house. 60 pounds of it's one dog. Or no, she's like 80 pounds, and 3 of them are the other 15 to 20. Hi, Raylo, you're a good puppy. So
I'm trying to figure out what my next dog is gonna be when this one does.
end up with a cat.
Oh hell no! My favorite cats.
So I have this Persian cat that her name is Sasha. We all call her Smudge, and only recently did my wife did the paperwork on her because she's supposedly purebred and all that fun stuff. And she named it Sasha Shai Halud. I'm like, hell yeah, because she runs around like on the ground on her stomach and like attacks her feet. I might get a video of her and put her up. I thought about doing a video of her chasing like a Lego guy across my floor and like replace me getting eaten with a worm with like that scene as it happens. All right, let's take out the bad guys. Oh yes, see? Boss battle. I was right. This is a boss room. Why'd you spend so much time making it look cool? Oh damn, these guys look like they're serious. Who are these people?
It's the Masquerade. I'm going to try to draw them off. I'll make contact when I have the film decrypted.
I gotta use spice to kill these motherfuckers, I'm sure.
Infidels! The lightning worm cannot be deceived. You will pay for your desecration in blood.
Yep, and of course the librarian runs off without me, leaving me to fight
Let them escape.
truly evil, wicked-looking people in still suits.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Man, in the Rift the other day, they had 2 AIs fight, dude. I could not kill them. And just don't know what was going on. You could not kill them 2 guys. They were in some weird looking uniforms.
Yeah, these guys are red and black still suits. I just leveled up by killing one of them. Hey, you too. Yeah. So this sniper rifle, yeah. Oh shit! I say that, then I get attacked by this woman. Get back! Oh, you know what? I can do that too. Yeah. So they tried to do the whole like 3-1 punch me. So I 3-1 punched her, then shot her with a second shot at my shotgun. And now, of course, there's a guy with a minigun. At least they don't have shields so far.
Hey, I bought that crafting recipe from Crossroads for the helmet. It's 250 armor on it. It's pretty good.
Ah! Stop stabbing me! I love the shotgun. That just makes me thrilled. It gives me that Doom vibe of like popping open the shotgun and reloading it. Oh, these people are giving me the Roby stuff we need. Come here.
Let's get the bastard.
Give me some blood. Oh, and sand trout leathers. Nice. How many of those? I got a lot. All right, yeah, we're gonna harvest you guys before I get the death still. We're gonna come back with blood, all that fun stuff, because Arrakis is evil and wicked and makes good men do crazy things for survival. All right, so librarian ran into the crypt. I just killed everybody, and she doesn't want to come back. That's fair. All right. Well, oh, they blew down the door from that angle. How do I find my? Oh, God dang it! Stupid cultists! You ruin everything.
Just on a random ass chest on top of one of these pillars out here.
You found it? Oh yeah. Mark which pillar that is. I need to go because it usually drops. It actually sometimes drops some really good stuff. It's a random loot drop.
Shit, it's just to the northwest of the base too. Shit.
All right. So that door. That door's closed. Oh, exit siege. Oh, why did they blow that hole over there then? If I could just go this way to do it, I could have just left the same way I came. All right, I've done it. Wait for Ari to find information about decoding the mimic film. Okay, cool. We're done. We did it. Where the hell am I?
You in the party right now or no?
Say again?
Are you in the party right now?
No. I found myself. I'm only like a couple hundred meters away.
Alright, accept that and see where I'm at so you know where the damn chest is.
Alright, let's see here. Invite. Boop. Map. Oh, right. On top of the one in front of you?
The one in front of you? Oh.
I
The
see.
one on top. It's right under, you land on the top and climb down and a little bit.
Okay, yeah, I'm like right below you, to your east a little. So yeah, the entrance to the whole deal is only like it's on the cliff face under me, to the west a little bit, or to the east a little bit. You go through the whole thing, you pop up here in the center. Cool. All right, well, that was fun.
You're right about my camp looking at this. Well, I love it.
Can I research death stills yet? Water. Locked. Required intel. Oh, I need to spend some more intel. It requires me to spend up to 700 intel before I'm allowed to unlock it. I got 74. I won't have 30 left though to do it. Dang it! I gotta go, like, make some more. Dew Reaper Mark IV. No, we got the industrial. All right. So what's the difference between the Dew Reaper Mark IV and the industrial Dew Scythe Mark IV? Like,
It's 2 meters square, 14.1, water yield 3.6 on the Sith. It's probably the coverage area, if I'm mistaken, right? 2 meters square.
okay, so 14.1 versus. Okay, so it's less power oh yeah, okay. Yeah. Dew Reapers for like someone who doesn't want to use their entire freaking battery pack, but that can't be the only reason. Even better water yield. So why would you not go with the industrial Dew Scythe? That's crazy. I don't see a benefit.
Weighs 8, so that might be a reason not to go with it.
I guess it's material. Oh, material. 12 aluminum gets EMF generators and silicone blocks versus aluminum, EMF, silicone, cobalt, industrial pumps. So, okay, one's the the poor man's scythe versus the, we're going full on scything water. All right, well, I guess I should cut the stream at the moment because I finished the thing. It would be kind of weird if I kept going. So that's how you do that. Yes, I'm a professional. And yeah, come back to me for what the hell's it? Ari's pistol? It's all right. 34 damage, 18 rounds. 52 damage, 7 rounds. Not a bad pistol. Oh, and greatly increases accuracy while prescient. Interesting. So if I hit the Z button and use it, I suddenly am like John Wick with a gun. That might be worth keeping. Oh yeah, with the whole thing, whole reason I was doing this was to pull out my ornithopter. Blurp. Come on. Blurp. Is this a PvP zone? Yes. Alright, I won't cut the stream, Funky. But I do feel like I need to put some sort of disclaimer at this moment. If you're looking for the actual final trial, skip to the beginning, and then... that's right, 'cause I finished it. This is post-trial. We're trying to unlock the death stills. Find this freaking container he said was on this hill. I don't see it. Is it the flattened little spire? Just a little flat spire here, has nothing on it.
Oh, it's underneath it.
Words. I mean, alright, let's see here. So it's, oh, in between the fork. Okay. We'll land on top. Make sure the ornithopter doesn't fall off. And we will do something dangerous. There it is. Ooh, okay. So, Holtzman actuators. Just for being a container in the middle of nowhere. Not a bad one. Gotta get to my helicopter again. My orthocopter, because it saves my feet. Alright, where to? There's home. Investigate, gather intelligence. We'll go here and gather some intelligence. Some more points. Okay, so we're still dark. It's almost time. And no, we're still got like 20 minutes before it's water time.
Bro, how the hell am I level 70 and I don't do none of the contracts?
I don't know. So is it here I gotta investigate? What am I supposed to investigate here? Is a random ornithopter gonna land on the enemy's base? Yeah, I'm here to tell you about your expired car's insurance. I need to sell you new orthocopter insurance. Hello? Anyone home? People just leave identification bands all over the place. So I learned something today. All these sites respawn after 45 minutes.
I told you so yesterday.
Yeah, that's true. You did. You did. Ow!
Yeah, yesterday I was we got a one spot close to us. We got aluminum unique armor. I was hitting it every hour on hour, or every 45 minutes on 45 minutes. It's easy just to get it.
Use this shotgun.
Question: will enemies attack your vehicle if you're not in it?
No, not that I've noticed. Sorry, I parked my ornithopter on the landing station over here. Them Hunt Showdown skills coming into play. Whew. All right. My backpack is full. Not for spice, it isn't. You can drop that and that. Maybe even that. Ye take all. Hell yeah. Spice residue and spice sand. Did I accomplish the thing? Gather intelligence. Investigate first location. Let me go over here too. What am I even investigating? That would be helpful. Oh shoot! I need to take those with me.
Yeah, let's fly an ornithopter in a cave. Why not?
Hey Funky, I just picked up a minigun. Just picked up a minigun as a job. Alright, well, I've investigated. What am I missing? I don't even know what I'm looking at here. Bounty, no. Finding Shimu. Monster slaying. Scout enemy, engage enemy, gather intelligence. Investigate first location. Oh, 44 meters. Okay. So, 44 meters. You gonna show me which direction? No? So we're gonna run over here. We're gonna look again. 33 meters. Alright, we're getting closer. So is it down the hill? Did I just blow all these people away for nothing? Are there deaths in vain? 52 meters. No, okay, so we went the wrong direction. Now we're here. Now we're going to test it again. 52 meters. Alright, so it's got to be inside here somewhere. Choo-choo-choo-choo. 13 meters. Alright. I hear a radio. Investigated. Am I standing in it? I should be just standing in it. 4 meters. I'm here. I've investigated. There's nothing here. I've killed everyone. Someone's looking like they're having something nice for dinner. Let's go a floor down, shall we? Get in there for? There's like nothing there. I've investigated the hell out of this location. This POI is known. looking for, like, there's probably, like, something to talk here. Everyone respawn. That sucks. Oh, she just grenaded herself.
Shields up!
Shit! Run! I don't care. Self freaking revive. F. Enter the vehicle! I can't enter my vehicle! Fine! Stop! Leave me alone! This is not fair. Don't you dare hit me anymore. I just want to leave! I investigated. It's been investigated. They now have my car. I have to go repo my van. You can zoom all over the place. I'm gonna still hit you. I got 600 rounds. I wonder, can I hit him from the shotgun up here? Yes. Shooting fish in a barrel. Alright, did that clear me though? Did I investigate yet? Are they happy? Investigate first location. Search the southern comm station. Deliver the gorillas. Okay, what am I supposed to find? Gather intelligence. I doubt very much the Sandifies would be willing to just volunteer information, but force this level of organization certainly leave a paper trail of some sort. See what sort of intel. Okay, I gotta pick something up off of somebody then.
What are you doing?
I am doing the counterinsurgency gather intelligence mission.
Look for something on a desk or something, like a box with a little antenna on it.
It's possible.
It's possible.
Yeah, I think someone may have already been here and took it, and so I'm having to like wait for it to respawn. And I was in the middle of the entire area when everybody respawned on me. Like 2 flamethrower guys were right next to me. It was a fun moment. Laughs were had. Screams were a thing. poison does it take? There we go.
Takes enough to get them to -1.
I love the fact I can pop the guy with the holding the binoculars. Make me laugh. So I gotta thank Funky again for this shotgun. Oh, I can't shoot through that shield. Nice.
Ford, when you gotta go get cobalt, paste, whatever, it's perfectly able to fire the damn altar copper through the mine.
Oh, okay. Cool.
And just kill the edge before you go in, like the first little bottom door, and just go in. And I just flew through a hole one just now. Just got to point at the ground.
I planned on flying down and landing, and then putting it up and running around, then finding a spot and taking back off.
That's what I was doing, but it was too slow.
I found it! I found the gorilla. I found a thing. I think I got. Yeah, there we go. Woohoo! It was taken earlier. Run! The rest of you can survive. I don't care. Don't chase me. There's someone's base here. I'm gonna land on it.
Are you there? I've been trying to reach you for a while. I haven't managed to find an ICSI decoder for the mnemonic film anywhere. And that is unusual, given the resources I have access to. It's as if they've been delivered from the base of Arrakis. I'll keep looking, but I wanted to let you know. Keep your eyes open. Towns has a black market trader who kept one in stock. I'll be in contact.
Alright, so Arya got back with me. She is clueless. That's great. Alright, we'll drop off my blood and the still, and then we'll see if I can unlock the death stills. You need to go out for a bowl? Okay.
Yeah, there's a bluish hue around my screen. That means radiation, I assume.
Yes. Also hit T, and up in the right corner you can see your rads.
All right, thank you. Because I'm down here in Haga Rift. I just run radiation.
There's 1 or 2 places there that'll do it, and then there's a entire part of the map that's radiated as well, which actually I wanted to go to again. What does it take with the builder tool? To build a thingy. Salvage metal is all it takes to build a sub-fief. Okay. To build a advanced sub-fief takes more salvage metal. Okay, so that's fairly cheap. So I guess the difference in the advanced sub-fief and the sub-fief is that one's a lot larger. Yeah, one's a lot larger area. Cool. Alright, what do I need to do? Oh yeah, drop off all my stuff. Quick deposit. No, stop taking all my darts out. I need my darts. Why are even darts in this one? Make ammo over here. Oh, that one's hydration. Ammo. What is this shit doing over here? I swear.
Oh, you're not talking about Ironhome, right?
Hmm?
Are you talking about Ironhome?
No. I find stuff in a box and I'm moving it to a different box.
Yeah, I tried to condense everything at Ironhome.
Oh no, you're good. Nah, this was just a completely different, I was just over here, like, I pick up and I, like, open a box that has, like, armor plating. I find another box with armor plating. I find another box with armor plating. I'm like...
That's what you get for living in a Soviet swamp.
I know. So when do the servers go down this evening?
Oh wait, the servers are going down tonight?
Yeah, they're going down tonight for scheduled maintenance, for maintenance as well as the first Coriolis storm is slamming the deep desert.
Oh yeah, 2 a.m.
2 a.m. Okay, yeah, no problem at all then.
Did you say 2 a.m.?
2 a.m.
Then that doesn't sound like it's going to affect me.
No.
What's on the list for today?
We need to build you a ornithopter.
Do we have to though?
You don't have to, not yet if you don't want one.
I would rather take the last place than the first.
You're pretty much almost last place, I think, outside of Shard, which he should be getting his graphics card in tonight, and then you actually start playing. So, outside of that, I think you're good. I think you are the one that gets it next.
I mean, this is cool with the group. I didn't ask for anything.
No, that's the thing. Like, it was a decree by the group. We all at least get one scout ornithopter, and you know, it's your mighty. It's your dragon steed. You know, you got to be able to fly around the map.
I mean, I'm doing good with my Mark II bike now. Like
you think that,
like you know, but you know how I play games. I like
Bro, I got a
Yeah,
lot
go for the
of
minimum.
His scouts out doing it big time.
Yeah, you like pain, Mog. I'm gonna give you some help.
How dare you? I only have 8 more camps and have bottom fully done.
Okay, yeah, no, you're good. You do you. But we are that is what's happening is our manufacturing capacities hit the point where we're working on mass manufacturing of ornithopters, and then we'll start making. We have our first cargo ornithopter. It's the attack ornithopter, but it's more or less an SUV at this point. It buses people around and it buses a cargo around. Next ones we'll start looking at combat. But we want to make sure that everyone is good at resource management. We're going to look at one thing I wanted to talk about this evening was possible base locations for kind of becoming a little more location
I figured
conscious.
in the heavier zones, we were all going to make like one unified place and then a shit ton of hovels.
That's kind of what we're looking at. I wanted to maybe do like 3 major locations that are guild locations in each base, like kind of strategically located around the major map, so that we have places that we can bring resources to, manufacturing hubs, etc., and then have one big staging area right on the very edge up to the north for when we go to the deep desert, so we can all just start dumping material right there at the edge, so we don't have to fly halfway across the map again to pick it up and whatnot.
Well, you're going to need to handle out your supply chain management. How the hell, like, what's the route?
That's
process?
What I'm looking at this evening.
To...
So that is actually the plan this evening. I've been thinking about it all day. And Ironhome is strategically located, really best place for between Eastern and Western Vermilius Gap. It is perfect. We may want to change up the base a little bit. We may even want to look at maybe relocating it on that island a little bit if we want to. I don't think so right now. I think it's actually in a really good place. It's serving us very well. And we have the ability to get a lot of iron there, which is very important. The pyramid base up north is pretty good too. I think possibly moving it maybe more centralized in the Haga Rift might be smart. Moving it more towards the right corner might be a little more beneficial.
What's your argument and efficiency towards that?
So every time we drive and every time we fly, we're eating up durability on our vehicles.
No, I get that, but why that one point versus any other point?
I'm just because it's more central to everything.
You see what I'm talking about? It's like it's just one of those, like, you're not just throwing a dart saying here.
No, I'm
right?
And that's kind of these
out of the water.
I don't know where else there's good there, so I wanted to make sure that people who have gone through the caverns and whatnot, they may have found another spot that might be a little more advantageous if we need to even put just a redoubt there. Because my thinking on it is right now we've organically grown these places like a slime mold, which are good for us. We know what is good. We know what's around it. It's fantastic. If we want to start throwing down a subfief somewhere just to hold space that might be more useful and we might natively grow into it because we find there's something better nearby, love to do that. Essentially,
we can use to validate that beforehand.
I mean, yeah, we have our maps
just to create not our maps, but like resource maps. Like
our
guides.
You zoom in on your map a little bit, and it tells you exactly where all this shit is that you've seen.
I don't think you know what I'm talking about.
Well,
you're talking about looking at an in-game map. I'm talking about looking at a strategy guide.
Well, yeah, we are making the strategy guide right now. So there are other strategy guides online too, which I am fully for taking that data and knowledge.
What location are you looking at? What part of?
So
which section?
I don't know. I don't know anything really about the Haga Rift. I have not been through it. That's one reason I went to talk to people who have been.
So I can look at your map.
I'm looking at the map. Give it a second. It's 20.
Right, bring up your stream.
The stream is up.
I don't see your stream.
You stream.
Yeah, I was talking.
Here, let me pop up. Yeah, let's just share screen. This one.
The tactical stream.
The tactical stream. Yeah, the one that's not 20 seconds behind.
That's the one I'm talking about. I don't need a ton of space. Okay, so scroll out. All the way. Scroll out.
Now we're out as far as we go. So perspective is, here is Iron
Okay,
Home.
now with me looking at this, can you break down that perspective?
All right. So my perspective is that
That's our base right now.
Yeah,
That's Ironhome.
That's Ironhome right here. This is Ford's little redoubt. Here's our current pyramid base. Now, I for sure want to look at placing something up here as our staging location for when we move up, when you go up this direction. Because what happens is you hit this base, you hit the shield here, and it says, are you ready to go into the deep desert? So if we can find a place that might be better staging, and this is really high altitude, so it takes a lot of fuel to move it from here to here. So
I got a base where I'm at right now. A big ass base.
Big ass vape, what?
Right where I'm at, I already built a big ass base.
Oh, I see you moving around, yeah. So, and yours is good because we needed one in the Odim and Eastern Shield Wall area. So that's good that we already have something going up over there. Now, Funky and I actually know this irradiated piece of crap land fairly well.
What is in there?
There is some of that really cool black rock we need. All these little, all these little like craters give us an ore that we need, and it's not telling us it's here, which is interesting because
that's why I'm saying.
There it is. Jasmium is what's here.
Mm-hmm.
So, interestingly enough, we figured out.
But that's radiated, so you have to have radiated.
You have to have the rad suits. You can only be in there so long, et cetera, et cetera. So there's a couple places you can sit. You can build over here by the House Representative, which has a really evil-looking black basalt building.
I got.
Or, weirdly enough, right here, this rock at the very tip of this piece
I was
here.
hearing about the house that was barely on the knot.
Yeah.
Like on one, like if you take 2 steps, you're in radiation. But if you take 2 steps, you're not.
Yeah, I'm thinking because you can land an ornithopter right there and be safe.
Are any of the vehicles anti-radiation? Like
they don't degrade. They don't degrade. And the reason I choose
you don't
this,
really need radiation suits for travel. You just need radiation suits for
you want to
gather.
You want to be wearing them because
right.
You do take rads, but less rads while you're in the vehicle. But when you get out,
I'm just saying you want to put a dump truck here.
Yeah, that's basically what I want. I want a dump truck, and this place right here has water.
Great.
It has a primrose field right there, so you can just easily put a building right there with a landing pad and be safe.
I'm gonna assume above at the very north, that's PvP when you go past that point, right? Like that.
No,
super top line.
Oh yeah, super up here.
Like
well,
that.
There's actually going to be a place that's PvE beyond it, and then after that is PvP. So there is some the POI.
So wait,
locations.
is the whole game not released right now? Or are we playing beta?
You can go this way. You can. Okay. You can travel up here and leave, and what it does, it takes you to like what looks like a Game of Thrones.
Zone? Like I picture that
the
to be
deep
like
desert.
a PvP.
So this is the shield wall.
Desert's PvP, right?
Yeah, this is the shield wall. Well, the moment you leave this, there's nothing but deserts for hundreds of kilometers. But what happens is it takes you to a Game of Thrones style map, which then you can travel to locations. It's kind of like their way of transitioning through the server. So it's not, you can't just fly through right here. It's actually a transition point.
No, I get that. It's also like a resource.
Yeah, so it says it costs fuel.
Hauling all your resource into the PvP zone.
Well, and the thing is that you can...
Which is why it's not like Atlas.
Yes.
You could have like 15 ships in Atlas. This one you can't.
And so the plan is you build out here, and then you gather all the stuff you can, bring it to your little bases that you have set up for the week here, and then you start trucking it back over here as fast as you can, and then just basically break down or leave behind anything you don't want, and then we rebuild it again here, and then start the whole process over again. So I'm like thinking we need honestly, this is a pretty decent place for a staging map. It's pretty flat. We could probably build it pretty big in here. But I think what we need really is like a pad or something. We could just build like a whole bunch of helipads we could just land on and have all our stuff prepped to run. I don't know. That's kind of what I was thinking of. At least.
Is the deep desert static?
The deep desert is not static. That's where it gets wiped. It changes It changes week to week. Like the whole map gets wiped, and then all the POIs are different, and all the land is different. Everything is different.
No, that's awesome.
Yeah.
What I was more or less pointing out was, like if I build there for that week, that still stays there for that week.
Yeah, and then it's wiped tonight at 2 p.m. or 2 a.m. So a Coriolis storm goes through and
Wow,
blokes it.
really? They're going to take Warcraft's reset schedule? That's amazing.
Yeah, well,
what is it about Tuesdays? I will never understand
it's just the lowest time people are not playing, for one.
Bullshit.
And for
for the
our
last 20
schedule
years,
is
World of
2
Warcraft
a.m.
is reset on Tuesday. And a lot of major games do their resets on Tuesday. I just don't understand.
Pretty sure there's some sort of
philosophy
math.
behind
If you
it.
look at it, it's probably the lowest pop time, and it's in the middle of the week. So therefore, if something goes wrong, you're not have people on Fridays.
Yes, man. Because Tuesday night, after they do the flip over, it's the biggest population is there that night.
Yeah, everyone's trying to finish up before it restarts, I guess. I don't know. I think from a business standpoint, Wednesday morning, if something breaks overnight, Wednesday morning, everyone's in the office. And you're not going to have anyone taking a Wednesday for vacation unless it's a long vacation. So it's
Do you see your mouse? I just saw something. Yeah, no, so right that thing right there. Is that a pillar?
This right here?
Yeah, that.
Sort of.
Why don't you build on that?
Actually, you could build right here, even.
Yeah, or there. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And then you don't have to fly as high to get to the new desert.
Right.
How about that right there, even?
Or you can climb and take trucks.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. Right?
So I don't think you understand how
supply chain management mentality.
So yeah, I need you to fly over here to look at this one day. It's like it's kind of like flying through Colorado.
I can
actually,
read topographical maps.
No, I know, but like this shows it, and it's different when you're flying.
Yeah, that's deep in the valley.
Yeah,
it's even further down in the valley.
No, this is pretty high up. No, I get you. I know you do, and I know you live in freaking Colorado, so I know you know what mountains look like.
I was in the military, bro.
Yeah, no,
I know how to read topological.
It's just kind of like funny to look at this, because when you actually see it in person, it's like the cliffs of insanity.
Because you saw my eye immediately caught to that pillar,
yeah.
and immediately caught to that little entrance.
So there's some
that way you're
flatter
not,
areas.
I don't
too.
believe you should be up on its dick. Is my point. I think you should be like a little bit halfway between where you think it's good and the base, or where the line is, whatever that like.
So we were over here the other day.
You guys already have a base out there too.
Well,
yeah, what is there?
Nothing's here. It's blank. That's one reason I was looking at this earlier when I flew over there. These two places are really flat. I want to. I think it'd be perfect for a Fortress of Solitude over here.
Scroll out. What's to the right of it?
Nothing that we know of right now. Like this is off. This is off the map. Yeah.
Everything's always going to be a yet until otherwise.
I'm pretty sure this is something they've got ready. They're working on for some of these updates that are coming, and I believe on this side
because they're not going to release it all because they want to give you. They want to give a little bit of.
Well, they have
content boost first.
Yeah, they got the DLCs coming. Like we got Water Wars coming next year. This time they got 3 releases happening this year.
Yeah, but they better not pull Conan's horse shit. Like that actually made me mad.
Like purchasing it or something? No, they already told you not purchasing content that's in the game. You're only purchasing skins.
Okay. No. So in Conan, you actually got different building designs and a whole other map and other shit, which I was okay with that. But at the original time, Funcom was saying they're going to go with a sub model and you could just get all that shit free versus we're going to charge you a goddamn gigantic $60 thing for like almost no content.
What are you guys up to?
We're
talking strategy.
Yeah, we're strategizing. I probably need to change this.
You have a lot of contracts, bro. Why don't you go do something?
I've been doing some.
You have like 15 contracts.
Dude, I've tried to get these 3 right here. They're hard. So there's things going on.
Do you need help? Do you need people? Like, I'll go kill them.
No, I just had to
beat them up for you.
No, what's happened is they get these get done and the contract is gone. So when I show up, the thing I need is not there. So I have to wait 45 minutes to come by them and whatnot. So it's not bad. It's just I do have a lot of contracts, but you see I don't have any contracts down here. I've just
Hey, scroll down on yourself, the furthest south. I want to see how much percentage south.
Oh, south.
Furthest south.
I only have these.
Yes, I am past you. I
only have these 3 right here.
Complete.
I only have 3 left.
No, you don't.
4.
No, you don't. I thought that too. Look at the left where it says landscape. On the far left of the. You just got rid of it. Go back to the right. Now look at it.
It says 38 out of 71.
Oh,
right.
There's a bunch in the area you haven't.
Over here?
Yeah, there is no 3. There is a bunch over here. I can give you my map to show you where they're at, but I'm still trying to find like 16 of them, I think, that are hidden. Some number like that.
Cool.
That's my goal today.
Yeah, I've been extensively over here. There's nothing on this island over here. Don't even worry about it. This one's empty.
I think that's the one you spawn on.
It's one of the spawning ones.
The stream so you can you can play better.
Yeah, I'm gonna also change the name of the stream so that I know there's 5 people watching me right now. One of them probably funky.
Oh yeah.
But so I've done the final trial. That was at the beginning of this one. So I think I'm gonna cut it and start a new one just so that it's.
Is this YouTube or Twitch?
This is YouTube. Where do you think I need to continue? Because technically it's still going because I'm waiting for Arya to get back with me. The stupid lady. But yeah, we're looking logistically now for base making. I think I do want to do something with getting more of the jasmium because I believe that's really going to start kicking in. What do you need irradiated slag for?
Gross. You know, there's like 2 people that have taken the title of Mission Reloaded, right?
No, I haven't. I know there was a mission.
Reloaded -K5S and Mission Reloaded YouTube, and it's pretty gross.
Are they better than me?
1v2 clutch insane headshot. What? Nice. You're getting replicated by fucking foreigners. I love it.
What?
No, yeah, I'm dead serious. I will send you a link.
Here we go.
Because I doubt there's
Mission Reloaded.
I don't know. Maybe.
No.
Probably
it's a lot
not,
easier to
actually.
steal ideas from little people than it is from big people.
There is a Mission Reloaded
Absolutely.
K5S, 1 subscriber. Front line for Call of Duty action.
Yeah, I got it confused. No, there's another one called Mission Reloaded YT
Huh.
for YouTube. I know the difference.
I mean, anyone's going to know this edition real quick.
Trying to sell horse shit.
Then there's Mission Reload with almost as many. Well, I almost have as many subscribers as he has.
Why did you relabel it at Jack at Mission Reloaded?
I did.
You did, okay.
Yeah, I
was
did
confused.
do that. So this guy, 2 weeks ago, 12 days, he just started. What? What game are you playing? Oh, well, I don't know what game that is. Some sort of ultra-realistic flight simulator.
DCS probably? Or Microsoft. That's pretty much the 2 you get.
Oh no, it's. Oh no, it's him himself doing stuff in like a. That's actually kind of funny. Its own 3D. He's doing something in his own 3D programs. He's loading assets in and doing like bombing, making like kind of weirdly realistic, but not like GTA 5 military engagements between nations.
Oh shit! Where's my bike?
You probably left it outside.
Did you leave it outside, Mog?
I have no idea.
Yeah, go check out
I think
the
there's
door.
someone left their bike outside, and obviously that the Sands will reclaim that.
You can still repair it. It's still there. It just needs to be. Like,
Well, I don't see any bike out here. I don't even see a identifier thing. You know, like the doodad where you can.
You just learned your lesson. They should have everything in. Just put a bunch of engines and shit in there.
all right. Well, with this, I'm gonna.
Like, you can put some Mark IIIs in there if I'm mistaken.
Honestly, I don't know where we should put for a third base. The only thing I can think of is just far away from our current base to hide the helicopter, to hide the assault copter from sandstorms.
That's what I'm thinking. Is we need probably a sub-fief, especially if we're doing jasmium. We need something over there to hide the helicopter in. So I'm thinking either build by the House of Wydrus or on that little shoal that we have.
Yeah, you could do it on that special little rock there.
Because there's water there.
What makes it special?
It's not in the irradiation
It's
zone.
not. It's like perfect. It's not on the sand, and it's not in the irradiated zone. It's on the exact.
I think that
edge.
just makes it cool.
It is cool.
It makes it very cool because it is the perfect stopping point, and it's from being able to, if anything happens, you got 2 minutes to be able to fly back to it and park. and you're not going to be irradiated of being there. The only other place is this little spot down here. Looks like it's perfectly fine and not irradiated zone.
Yeah, but that's on the other side of the irradiated zone, too.
Yeah, that's like the furthest thing. Oh, there's a wreck over there outside of it.
Yeah, we that was the one thing I checked out. That's actually not irradiated either.
But it's PvP way over there in the corner. However, no one would ever be there, and if you built here, you'd have to fly around the irradiated zone, not be ratted every time you want to do anything. But you'd be able to
think you
farm
can make
this.
I think you can make it through without a suit, but you have to be quick.
Yeah. So that's one reason I think I like this, is because it's still very central, and it takes over from needing one here for the Eastern Vermilion, and it kind of covers this whole.
The only other place, so if we built two, I'd say we put one there and then one in the far left north.
Yeah.
Honestly, there's
Cambroke's
not much
right here.
up there.
That's Cambroke's base right here.
Oh, Cambroke, we're gonna commandeer your base.
I mean,
just build a hooch out of his place.
Yeah, essentially what we.
I got a garage flying up to it. I'm building a big ass garage on tilt up so you can fly through the top.
So here's my thinking on it. I don't mind, and I really like the idea of people finding places to build their own little hovels and bases. Makes me happy. Makes it also because you find organically a nice place to be because you're in that area. You know what you're looking for. So building a base near yours that is the guild's base is a very good idea. And
mainly we just need to build an airstrip on your base.
Essentially, that's what we need, is a landing pad and a dock.
We're the America of Arrakis. We're gonna put a nice little airstrip so we can launch missiles from it.
Yeah, we're the America of the Arrakis. We are the IRS, and I think we need to figure out a way to. I wish we could have our own banners in the game with our name on it. So you can like have them on the side.
You
of
know,
your
people are
building.
going to abuse that shit.
I know they will, and like I can't. It needs to be. There needs to be something.
You get mad at society on that one.
But I know. All right, I'm gonna cut the stream. I will bring up another stream for base locations because I think I'm lying to people at this point in time with the final trial. Footsteps of the Fremen is the stream name. If you want to watch that part, go back to the beginning. I'm doing it. This is not part of that, and I hate to leave people on. So yeah, be back in a moment.